Hello and greetings my fellow Whovians and bargain hunters. Welcome to Timey Wimey Review and another edition of Doctor Who Bargain Hunting, where I go to various places up and down the UK and beyond to look for some Doctor Who related bargains or any other bargains of interest. Today I'm in the city centre of Leeds, I think that's how you pronounce it, home of course to Leeds United and Doctor Who alumni Mandip Gill, who of course played the 13th Doctor companion Yasmin Khan. The sun is shining and Leeds has a lot of different charity shops and thrift stores throughout the city centre, so I'm going to try and check as many of them out as I can, and let's see what bargains can be found here today. So please hit the subscribe button, that will really help out this channel. Let's go on a Doctor Who bargain hunting adventure. And our first stop is the Emmaus charity shop just on the outskirts of Leeds city centre. I've been to the Superstore version in Sheffield, which you can see on Timey Wimey YouTube channel. It was a short on that one and I did find some really cool bargains. Let's hope this one can do the same. Not bad prices for the books, CDs and DVDs. And they also got some VHS tapes. Let's have a look. I've never watched Pride and Prejudice. I know there's lots of versions on there, but the TV version with Colin Firth, that's usually a go-to for a lot of fans. Have you watched it? Let me know in the comments. I have certainly seen a rise in VHS tapes in charity shops, but I don't think I've seen quite a range like this. It's like being in Blockbusters, or basically my place way back in the 90s and 2000s. Yes, just like Blockbusters, this is a VHS with a rental video cassette cover. Sadly no particular interest for me today at that Emmaus charity shop, but you have to admit there was some really good stuff in there. It honestly is a huge place, so I'm not going to sort of full much detail. It's very similar to the one in Sheffield with all the different furnitures that it has, and obviously crockery, bric-a-brac, but definitely all those videos, that was definitely interesting to have checked out. So yeah, always check out your closest Emmaus if you do find one in the UK, and also check out my short version of the Emmaus in Sheffield to get a full flavour of what is available in that particular charity store. As I made my way into the outskirts of Leeds for the Emmaus charity shop, I'm kind of making my way back in. I'm going to start off at the Marion Centre just over here, and then I'll go through St John's and through back into the city centre as I make my way round. But in here there should be a British Heart Foundation store. I think you just heard my sat nav going off here. I've made it to my destination. Let's have a look for some more bargains. Lots of various PC games at this charity shop. Also some Xbox and Nintendo DS. Oh, look at this, Countdown. I've been playing Countdown recently on TV. £1, not bad. Oh, and look at this, Telly Addicts. Quite a few ranges of games on here. Any bargains? Let me know in the comments. I'm just in a vintage clothing store now, and I do think I need a new 9th Doctor leather jacket. So I might go on the hunt for one of those. Let's see if I can find one today. Nice little designs there. Not quite 9th Doctor, but you never know. This one's not too bad. In HMV now, and postcards. I used to collect a lot of postcards back in the day, particularly Doctor Who ones. I remember them being just 50p though. Definitely gone up since I've stopped collecting, but it's good to see that there is some Doctor Who postcards to add to a collection. Do you collect the postcards? Let me know in the comments. Yep, summer has truly gone. It is raining today in Leeds. I've just done St John's shopping centre as well. Nothing of super duper interest, but we've got a CEX. Let's see if we find some Doctor Who bargains in there. I didn't do too bad last time in Peterborough. Let's roll our luck again. Inside is very quiet CEX. We've got the Power Rangers soundtrack. I like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers version. Let me know if you had a other favourite one in your comments. £5 for this, though. Oh, it's a bit pricey. Yeah, cool, but I think I'll leave it on the shelf for today. Good to see some Doctor Who DVDs on the shelves today. £1.50, not too bad. For the 2008 Christmas special there, The Next Doctor. And already Doctor Who Season 2 has made its way to CEX. A little bit harsh. I quite like Season 2 overall, but what did you think? Let me know in the comments. I don't think I've ever seen a CEX with its own adult section before. There's only one on the shelf, and it's Debbie Does Dallas for £45. Yeah, let's move on. So it's been a couple of hours since I've arrived in Leeds and had a little wander around, and so far slim pickings, even though there is tons of charity shops and independent stores. Not finding so much here so far. I hope this changes. I've had a bit of a lunch, had a bit of a sit down, sort of regrouped. There's a Forbidden Planet not too far away from here, so I'm going to check that out now. And here it is, Forbidden Planet. I haven't been to one for a while. I think the last one was the one in Sheffield that was recently opened into a new location. So do check that out on the Timey Wimey YouTube channel. And don't forget, if you got a blue light card, you do get 10% discount as well. Now, I have seen the He-Man Masters of the Universe and Turtles mashup, but I've never seen a Masters of the Universe and Thundercats mashup. These are pretty cool. Which ones are your favourite? He-Man, Thundercats or TNMT? Let me know in the comments. Hooray! This Forbidden Planet has a Doctor Who section with tons of pin badges, which I've already got in part of my collection. It's only a small section here in this Forbidden Planet, but at least we've got a Missy figure, which I might treat myself to today. Some new Star Trek pop vinyls, one that I haven't really seen before. The Cutest of Borg, quite like that one. I have to show you this scary monstrosity in the world of Star Trek. Quark, quack, quack, quack. It's scary. And speaking of scary, Omni-Man and Invincible. I do like these. Looks like something you will pick up in a grab machine by the seaside. And it wouldn't be a trip to Forbidden Planet without a wall of Funko Pops. Are you a fan of these or not a fan? Let me know in the comments. But there is some certainly cool ones here today. I do quite like that one. Can't believe that Toy Story and Casper is over 30 years old. I'm definitely feeling old, but yeah, not a bad set of Funko Pops, particularly in the Disney range. I do quite like this one here actually, the Snow White one, all in black and white. Pretty cool. And in the heart of the city centre is this Lego exhibition, so if you are a Lego fan, probably worth checking out. Prices are from £12 from an adult, and this is where it is, the Art of the Brick. Fortunately, I haven't really got time to have a look at this today, but maybe on another time I might check it out. A random charity store now, we've got the full set of Friends on DVD. I'm not a big fan of Friends. Are you? Let me know in the comments. But I do like these compilation now CDs. I collect these for Mrs. Timey Wimey, but oh my gosh, £8.50 for that. So look at that, £9.50. Oh my gosh, these are really expensive. Here we go, now 35. I've got this one, £14.50. Why? Moving on to another charity shop, and they've got this glass version of Monopoly. I do like my Monopoly sets. I do have quite a lot in my collection from various films, TV shows, and I just love it. Let's have a look at the back. And yeah, it's a really good set. It's £50 this. I would be tempted. One, it's a bit heavy, and two, it's light damage on there. On another day, maybe. This could be of interest. Travelling Man, I just kind of stumbled across this whilst I was looking for another charity shop. Comics and games, I don't think it's going to be super Doctor Who sci-fi orientated. I think it does what it says on the tin, but let's have a look inside anyway, especially if you are into your board games. I'm impressed with this store and all the board games that they have on offer. I do like my games, don't get me wrong, but this is a whole nother level. But let me know in the comments which games that you've been playing, any like role-playing ones or any other sort of board games of interest. I've definitely played this one though, Herd Mentality. That's a fun game. If you're a huge fan of commercial shopping, then Trinity is the place to be here in Leeds. I really like this roof of the Cheshire Cat. Quite scary, this one. But I just like the layout of this shopping centre. Particularly got all the food courts and the cinema, which is just to the right of me as well. It's really cool, but for here, I'm just going to check out the Lego store. Yes, the very sought after Soundwave Lego set, which is currently sold out at the moment. I hope they do get some more stock soon, which I'm sure they will. Can't wait to own this, along with my Optimus Prime. I just wanted to show you this building because this is the Leeds Corn Exchange, where inside it has quite a lot of independent stores. But this building is still standing, and as you can see there are tons of independent stores and vintage stores, so if you are into this type of thing, it's definitely worth checking that out here at the Corn Exchange in Leeds. Found a Sports Direct store which has a game store inside its own department store, which has lots of cheap Lego at the moment, really cheap Lego sets. I think they're having a bit of a clear out today. How about this for a plethora of Monopoly boards? Let's have a look. Again, on sale as well. Game is definitely having a clear out. So yeah, if you're a fan of Monopoly, Lego and Star Wars, definitely check out Game Store in the Sports Direct ones as well. But yeah, look at this. Labyrinth Monopoly, £20 that. Yeah, I'm very, very tempted. I've got this one as well. Worcestershire edition of Monopoly. Managed to get that for £4 as well. But yeah, some really good one. Huddersfield as well. Yeah, really impressed with this particular game at Sports Direct. So do check them out for some bargains. And we're back at Timey Wimey HQ after my shopping trip in Leeds. Bit of a mixed bag today because there was a lot of independent stores, charity shops, thrift stores, big shopping centres, but not much Doctor Who bargains. But I didn't come home empty-handed, oh no. So I did pick up the Labyrinth Monopoly set from Game as part of the Sports Direct departments. A lot of them have been merged into those shops. And for 20 quid, I can't argue. I do like my Monopolies. Obviously, I've got my Doctor Who one on display as well. So I do like collecting various Monopoly sets. And yeah, couldn't let this one go for £20. And from Forbidden Planet, we got this wonderful Missy figure. I haven't got many Missy figures or Master figures, so I thought, why not add that to the collection? I'll definitely go back to Leeds again. It's got a thriving nightlife, absolutely gorgeous city. And like I said, lots of stores, and maybe fingers crossed on a different day, there'll be some other bargains of interest. It's just a look of the draw, but like I said, didn't go home empty-handed, so a fun trip nonetheless. I also want to mind checking out Wakefield, the nearby city as well. But let me know in the comments, have you managed to pick up any Doctor Who related bargains or any other bargains of interest recently? Let me know in the comments, I would love to know. And let me know in the comments any towns or cities you would like me to visit or check out for a future Doctor Who bargain hunting video. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the cloister bell for more notifications. Come say hello and follow me on Facebook and X. And do check out my other fantastic Doctor Who related content on Timey Wimey Review TikTok and right here on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Thanks as always for your love and support. Until we meet again.